Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I was calling because I'm looking for some guidance. So a little backstory. My dad sold us, me and my older brother, our childhood home back in 2021. And like the stipulation was that he could still live on the property and not have to pay like rent or utilities. And my older brother and I rent out the house, and we make about $3,400 a month in profit off the rent. And my dad right now, he's a single parent, growing up and everything, so he didn't save for retirement. He lives off Social Security, and he says money is tight right now, and he reached out to us and asked if we could give him $400 from the profit of their rent each month. And my older brother was like, sure, 100%. And I just like did not feel good about it. I was like, I think we need to look at your finances first, like figure out why money is tight, and then like draw some boundaries. So it's not like every year, like, oh, I need 500, 600, and it add up and everything. And I recognize like none of this money is coming out of my own pocket. It's like purely just profit. And I don't know if I sound like a brat as a child by not just giving it to him. And so I'm just looking for guidance on that.
He sold you the house?
Yeah. So we did so he sold it we did a parent to child transfer, and all he wanted was $50,000. And then we took over the rest of the mortgage. But like me and my brother are on title and loan, like it's legally our house. Yeah.
And so what at the time that the mortgage plus $50,000 at the time this happened was how much?
$450,000.
So you had a mortgage of $400 and you gave him $50,000 cash.
Well, we did a cash out refinance, so we gave him $50,000 from that.
Oh, okay. And so the two of you have a $450,000 mortgage now. And at the time that he sold you the house for $450,000, what was the home worth?
Like 1.3.
Okay. So, and now he doesn't have any money.
He says, yeah, money's tight.
But I mean, he doesn't have any money. He had $50,000 and that was many years ago, and he's gone through that. And he lives on the property, humbly.
Yes.
After he gave you $500,000. He's not very wise. He shouldn't have given you that money. He shouldn't have given you this house.
I know.
I mean, his first obligation is to pay his own bills. His second obligation, only after you're paying your bills and have a plan for your bills do you start giving stuff away.
Yes, I think he had that plan. I think I'm not sure. That's why I wanted to look at his finances. But I look at it because the house is worth a lot of money, and then I feel like, I don't know.
It was worth a lot of money when he gave it to you. He gave y'all $1 million house for $500,000.
Yes.
Yeah. And yet he ran out of money. So the whole thing, he's a single dad, he hasn't saved for retirement's bullcrap. Because he would have had $500,000 in the account living off of that and not been calling you if he had just simply sold this house.
Correct. And he's told us that he regrets it. And
yeah.
Hindsight is 2020, but
it was dumb. Yeah. And so I assume he has absolutely no other money that you know of. It's not like he's got $1 million in the bank from something else.
No, I think he has some savings. I don't know, because I haven't looked at his finances. And so I was like, hey, if we give you this $400 a month, like let's sit down, look at your finances, see where money is going. Because
how
in my
old
head,
is
I'm like,
he?
you don't have a car. 73.
And how is his health?
Great. He looks like he's 55.
Okay. All right.
And he's retired, not working, Jenna?
Correct.
Yeah. You don't have an obligation at all, morally, ethically, spiritually, anything. But if someone had given me a $500,000 gift, and in return they're asking for $200, because 200 of it's yours, 200 of it's your brother's, I wouldn't think anything about giving them $200.
So you wouldn't do it?
I would do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it'd be a problem at all. I mean, he gave you $500,000. He stupidly gave you a $500,000 that he shouldn't have done, then he wouldn't be having this trouble.
Yes.
So I don't know what was going on in your.
Well, I'm curious, Jenna, why $400 for him? To your point, wanting to just to look, I'm just curious if $400, does that change? What
He's probably living on Social
that?
Security, living in the shed out back. That's what it sounds like. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's why I was like, I didn't know if I was in the right to ask him, ask
Well, I mean, you
hey,
could,
like,
it would be
where is
not to ask him to justify you doing this, but just to make sure he's okay. He might need 800.
I'm just worried. My biggest worry is that he is going to give it to my little brother, because my little brother just doesn't do anything, and so
Okay, that's a fair. That's
where I want that.
That's new information that you never brought up until now.
Sorry.
That's okay. But now, I mean, so I think you can address that with your dad. Dad, I want to make sure you're okay. I'm happy to do this, but I'm not happy to give my little brother money because he sits on his butt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to give it to him, no, I'm not going to do it. And if you let me look at your stuff with you and make sure you're okay, I want to make sure you're okay. You gave us this wonderful gift all these years ago, and little brother got cut out of that gift, by the way, didn't he?
On paper, yes, but my dad is now coming back and saying that, hey, you need to split the house 3 ways.
No.
No. I was like, he wasn't financially responsible at the time of the sale, so that's why he wasn't included.
Yeah. No, we're not redoing the deal. I've been dealing with this house, and now I'm dealing with you. No, the deal's done. But again, you see how haphazard this whole thing was. When y'all did this deal, it shouldn't have happened. It was a bad deal for your dad, and he didn't think it through well. And now he's trying to come back and slide the brother in, and now he's trying to come back and slide $400 out, because he should have never done this in the first place. He didn't have the $500,000 to give away. He was too broke to be giving away $500,000 gifts. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, now, I would be concerned that he's okay, because his judgment's bad. We've established that. I want to make sure he's okay. I want loving active. Yeah, I'm happy to do this to help you, Dad.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to put the little brother on the deed, period.
Yep.
That's done.
And the money's not going to the little brother. But if all is said and he says, no, it's not, this is for me, to this,
then I will take care of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he gave you $500,000, you give him $200. Zippy. It doesn't matter. I mean, I would do that. Definitely do that. But but step back 2 notches, and y'all as a family learn your lessons from all the ridiculous things that have been done wrong in this whole thing. So, and now I'm really worried about you and your older brother being partners in this thing. And now little brother decides he's going to go into orbit about this. Yeah, this is not clear. It's not good. So, bad deal all the way around. Bad deal. Man, so
but Jenna, I don't think you're being a brat for having these questions. You asked that at the beginning, and I think you're having some critical thinking.
Yeah, you've got some concerns that are valid.
Yeah,
and I would look into those concerns, but I want to do it through the lens of love. I love my dad, and he was generous to me, and I want to make sure he's okay. Not of, I'm not going to give him $200. That is bratty if you're going to do that, but if he's going to give it to the little brother and the little brother's buying weed with it, no, we're not doing that. I'm with you on that. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.